got ourselves a load of pine shavings. Gonna bring it down to the goats and put some new bedding down for them. So usually the rest of the year, we will be cleaning out the barn, scooping out all of the bedding every week to 2 weeks. But during the winter time, we're doing something different. This is called a deep bed. And this is just really a good way to keep the goats really warm and comfortable. There's cement floor underneath here, and it can get cold, and it also can kind of hold the smell of the urine, which is not good for the goats. So putting down pine shavings whenever it needs it, every week to 2 weeks, and just keeping it nice and fluffy and dry. And pine shavings are so absorbent that this has been a really good way so far of keeping the goats warm, happy, and healthy during the winter time. Come springtime, we will have quite a job cleaning all this out, but it's all just gonna get thrown into our compost pile. Look at these boys. They're getting so big. So I mentioned in our last video that we've been making some changes down here and moving some goats around. Let me show you how things are right now. These are the boys that we have separated. We have Apple Pie's 2 boys and Kickflip. So they get lots and lots of food to themselves. We want these boys to get big and strong, so they don't have a whole lot of competition for food now. They can eat and eat and eat. So goats mature pretty quickly. When they're a couple months old, they're already pretty much, these boys are ready to start breeding, which is kind of crazy because they're so small, but it just makes it really important for you to separate them from the girls when they're about weaning age, like they are right now. They're just over 2 months old, so we pulled them out so that we don't have any accidental breeding going on, because that could be potentially very bad. The only boy that we have still with mom for just about another week is Muddy Mississippi. We believe that he didn't quite get as much milk over these last 2 months as his brother and sister, so we're giving him just another week with mom to kind of catch up a little bit before he comes in with his brother and these other 2 boys. So the first couple days, the babies cried a little bit for mommy, and the mommies called to the babies, but they're kind of getting over that now. So far so good with them. The next goats that we need to separate are my LaMancha goats. They're gonna have babies here soon, and we want to get them each in their own separate stall so they can have some peace and just kind of a safe little place to have their babies. And also, we don't want them to really be with our dog. She's just still a puppy, even though she's really big. She's getting really big. Hey, Tansy. Oh. And she's really learned a lot, and she's doing a great job, but she's still a puppy, and we don't trust her around really little goats yet. Maybe when she gets another year older, so we'll just be able to put her with any goats. But for now, we're gonna separate the LaMancha goats and put them in these 2 other stalls. We just put down some wood chips. There's one here and one here. I'm really glad that Peter worked really hard to get this barn all retrofitted for our needs to have these different stalls here. We pretty much worked on the barn first thing before we even started doing anything to our house. And this has been so nice and so helpful to have these different stalls. So we're gonna put them to use once again. Soon there's gonna be little LaMancha babies in there. Almost baby time. What's been a little bit tricky in here with all the moms and babies is that we want the babies to have a lot of food to eat. We want them to eat a lot of the grain. But the problem is the moms are kind of pushy and they eat fast, and it's hard to kind of control how much the moms and the babies are eating. Also, some moms, really Ruby, she has a lot of weight to lose. She is really, really chubby, and you could tell it's kind of taking a toll on her body. So we're trying to figure out how to feed the babies a sufficient amount of food, let the moms get some, and let Ruby get none, because she really should just be on hay, and she really needs to start walking around and getting a little bit of exercise. Let me show you how big she is still. She looks like she's still pregnant. She looks like she could have 3 more kids right now. Ruby. Ruby, you look pregnant. Will you just see how her shoulders are sticking up and how her back sags down because she has so much weight in the middle? That's really not good. We don't want her to, we don't want Ruby's body to be so stressed and hanging so much. So we have to figure out a way to help her lose weight. We just bought this livestock scale so that we can be keeping track of how much our goats weigh. It's also really helpful for giving medicine to know exactly how much they weigh. We weighed Ruby last week and she weighed well over 170 pounds. So we've been trying to give her less grain so that she has to just eat hay and walk around in the pasture. So let's see if she's lost any weight in the last week or so. 183?
Yeah.
She's gained weight?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness. Ruby, what are you doing?
Come on. Time to go on our exercise program. Time to get exercising.
How is that possible that she's gained weight? Ruby, something needs to be done with you.
We'll have to figure out an exercise plan for her.
We really do. We can really just limit her to eating out on the pasture and eating hay, and hopefully she'll take advantage of days like this that are sunny and get out and get some exercise. I also have an idea to maybe help her get a little motivated to get some exercise. So we've closed the moms out there outside the gate, and we're just gonna let these babies have this food to themselves. And we're gonna make the moms work a little bit for their food. Here you go. So, this scoop of food is for the moms, but we're gonna make them work a little bit for it so they can get some exercise. Is everybody hungry? Do you want some food? Do you want some food? I know Ruby wants some food. Ooh, yummy, yummy. Okay, go ahead. Oh man.
I'd say she's pretty dedicated.
I guess so. And what do you know? Ruby got some exercise. Was that a lot of work? Ruby, you walked a whole lap. Congratulations. Did you even get a bite? Oh, Boom Boom's getting in there. Oh, this is too much fun. Too much fun. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Goat aerobic instructor right here.
That's right, this is our new weight loss program.
So the goats got some fresh bedding. We gave Ruby a little bit of exercise. We separated the soon-to-be mommy LaMancha girls into their own stalls so that they're ready to have their kids. Pretty good day. Pretty good day in the barn. We will keep you posted as soon as those little babies are born. And I just want to thank you for stopping by and spending this time with us here at Honey Acres Homestead. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for checking out this video from Honey Acres Homestead. If you like what you saw here, please give us a thumbs up or drop us a comment down below.